Hello everyone, my name is HKH191 and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a garage for a single player garage reloaded. Okay, so you've got the mod installed and you should have a couple of blips spread around the map. So to create a blip, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to choose a start point. So I'm going to be making a garage with a hangar, so I'm going to choose the start point is here. So what you want to do is just to start off in the put garages folder. You want to add a new folder and you want to name it whatever you want. So I'm just going to name it hangar example, like so. Then inside of that you want to open it up and put a new folder called garage, like that, with a capital G. Then what we want to do is go into any of the other folders that and grab out its garage.ini file, and then copy that into your folder you just created. Now, I recommend grabbing one that has roughly the same amount of slots as your new garage. So this garage is going to be 12 slots. So you need to go into your garage.ini and change amount cars to the number of cars in your garage. So in this case it's going to be 12. And now what you're going to do is you're going to want to set garage enter marker, garage exit marker, and garage remove marker, and also the price, if it's owned, the not owned and owned blip, and the marker color. So I'm just to say put the marker color and blip color as red, and let's grab a hanger marker. So it should just be GTA 5 blips. Just give it a moment to load. And if you scroll down, we should have a hanger. Sometimes you might have to use the other site that I put in the README. So let's just grab that site. Because that site that we were just on doesn't have all of them, unfortunately. Here we go, so the blip ID is 569. So you want to go back to your garage and you can do your owned blip and not owned blip the same, or you can do them different. So we go, put them as 569. And you can set your price to a new number if you want. Now, SPGR has an automatic way of getting coordinates that you can use, or you can use the phone. And so yeah, so if you don't want to use manually, you can just delete the SPGR helper, or you can use the phone. So I'm going to show you both. So if you press J on your keyboard, or not, oh there we go, you'll get a little pop-up of your position. So let's grab those coordinates. So this is going to be for your enter marker. So it's going to be minus 1146.583 for X. For your Y, it's going to be minus 3409. 527. And for your Z, it's going to be 13.9, but that is going to change in a minute. Now what you want to do is you want to come back to Grand Theft Auto and you want to get into your interior. So I'm just going to teleport inside, and I'm going to set the exit marker. Whoops. So you just do it again. This time you're going to edit the garage exit marker. And so it's going to be minus 1064, 1264.672 minus 3047.051 minus 49. And then you want to have a remove marker as well. So let's grab it as well. Let's put our remove marker up here. So again, hit J and you get coordinates and just input it like you did the last 2 times. 865. Okay, so with amount cars, for however many amount cars you can have from 1 to 40, because there are 40 slots. For however many you have to fill out each of the vehicle position and heading. So this is 10 right now, but I'm going to need 2 more for 12. But I've already taken down the coordinates from the Smuggler's Run business. So I can simply input them in. So I'm just going to do that now. Now be aware that you don't put the F on the end of a float. When in the INI file. Alright, welcome back. So we just entered in all the coordinates of the planes. Now that should be good. So once you've done that, you've pretty much got everything you need except for the slot files. So let's go get them. Just double check that you've got everything. Now down here, you want to name it something that you'll always recognise. So I'm just going to name it Hanger, for example. And these two lines will automatically be set. And don't set up the MultiComplex yet. We'll get to that soon. And just save the file. If you go back now, so in Hangout, all you need now is the slot files for your garage. Oops. So open up a new tab and let's grab some vehicles. So you'll need to copy in all the slot files you need. So if you have 12 slots, you'll need slots 1 to 12. Alright, once you've done that, you should be ready to go. So go back to Grand Theft Auto and teleport to where your enter marker is and reload all mods. Just give it a second to load and it should be good. As you see, our marker's in, but it's a little bit too high. So we need to edit its Z position. So go back to our INI file. Whoops. And you need to drop the enter marker down a bit. So I'm going to drop it down by about 0.8 and see what happens. Usually around 0.5 to 1 would do it. There we go. And so you'll now be able to enter the garage, and the vehicle should load in. And yeah, so our vehicles have loaded in, but they're in the wrong rotation for some reason. Oh, actually, yeah. So that can be pretty easily fixed by editing the rotations of each vehicle. And so let's just check out enter, exit marker and remove marker. So again, our remove marker is a little bit high. So what we need to do is come back into our INI file and drop the exit marker down more. So let's go 49.5. And remember, if it's a minus value, if the interior is underground, under the map, you need to add instead of subtract value, and our remove marker should be okay. And so if we go add vehicle to slot, we can actually see which ones are being selected. So slot 12 needs to come around completely, so instead of being 0, it needs to be 180. Slot 1 needs to be turned around again, so it needs to be 45, I think. Or minus 45. One sec. Let's find out what. Let's turn that off. So yes, it needs to be minus 45, and I'm guessing this car over here needs to be 45. Yeah, so it needs to be, both need to be, oh no, sorry, 130 and minus 100, so yeah, so minus 130 and 30 and 130. That needs to be 130 minus 135, and that needs to be 135. And I'm guessing that needs to be, that again needs to be 180. Slot 4 needs to be the same, so it's minus 135 again. And then you can just basically repeat. So 135. So now we need to set vehicle 6. Vehicle 6 again needs to be 180. Slot 7 needs to be 130. 135. 8 I'm guessing is this one, so it needs to be minus 135. Then slot 9 needs to be 180. Ten needs to be 180 as well. And 11 needs to be minus 135. Alright, now save that. Now don't reload the mod in your interior. Now if we reload those rotations should be better instead of being the complete opposite. That looks better. And basically you can replace these with any vehicle. But let's get on to how to create a multi-complex garage. So let's get a new position and start creating it. So first things first, what you want to do is save that and close it. And duplicate the folder that you just created and name it what you want. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is you need to go into Garage folder, grab all of you need to create a new folder and name it Garage A, or whatever you need, or whatever you want to call it, and drag and drop all the slot files in there and duplicate it a couple of times. You have to duplicate it at least once, so there's 2 garage folders instead of 1. So I'm going to duplicate it twice, so we have 4. Then you want to come back to your garage INI file and scroll all the way down and set is MultiComplex to true. And rename the header as well. And that's it, and then all you need to do is grab a new heading. And once you've done that, save the INI file and reload the mod. And you should get one here. And now, if you're scrolling through, you'll automatically get all the garages. And if you go back to your INI file, you'll notice that a couple new things are generated. For each of your garages, you'll get a new value that controls whether they are bought or not. You can simply buy all of them or buy none of them. And so that's how you get your MultiComplex to work. Okay, so say you want to create a new garage that uses one of the already pre-existing interiors that I've set up for you. All you want to do is you'll find, if you go back to the SPGR folder, there is a couple INI files. One that controls all the interior design, one that contains a little bit of information on all the directories from the mod, and a INI file that's called My New Garage. That when you're using if you go back to Grand Tutorial, and if you're using the phone menu, so there are two phone menus. SPGR config will have two settings setting up. One for changing the look of the interiors, and one for setting up a new garage. The other one is config for the garages, like setting them all to board, emptying all the garages in a MultiComplex, stuff like that. And also if you want to order a car from the garage. So let's create a new garage. It's already being created. So I'm going to create another 10-car garage. And so you just want to call the SPGR config and set up a new garage. And all we want to do, and so you have all of these, and so if you click on one of these, they'll set it into the My New Garage or INI file. So let's set our new garage name, and I'm just going to name it Pegasus. Accidentally pressed INS, so just be 1 second. Now note, when you're actually loading in the garage, the second SPGR menu will not load, and then it will load itself when the garage has finished loading. Oop, wrong one. So let's create a new garage. So set up new garage. I'm just going to name it Pegasus. And then all you need to do, if you've already got the interior, just hit set enter marker and then go set price. All these values will go into My New Garage, and so what you can do is you can go into your Put Garages folder, create a new folder. What you want is, again, and then, so it's going to be a 10-car garage, so just copy, so I'm going to copy the garage from, I'm going to copy one from Arena War, because that garage looks really nice. And just drop it in here. And now what you want to do is you want to open up garage.ini and have My New Garage right next to it. And so you want to copy price, the garage enter marker, the amount of cars you want to keep, and then you scroll all the way down and grab the header. Let's grab a new blip as well for this one. So I think I might, yeah, it's around 566. And simply save that. Remember how to lower your garage into marker Z value so it's not, the marker's not floating. Save that and close it, and simply reload the mod. And your garage should be here. It should take a bit to load in. There we go. And you can simply exit and re-enter whenever you like. And it should be on, and that garage should be on the map as well. And that's basically how you create a garage in SPGR. Thank you for watching.